What is up, everybody? Well, the one night of the year where WWE goes extreme has finally came and has gone. Now, of course, the PG extreme is not exactly what most of us are used to seeing, but for what it was worth, this pay-per-view, in my opinion, was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. Let's get right to the review. The very first match was the last man standing match. I thought this was a great opening match. It got 20 minutes. I thought that was a great amount of time. We got Randy Orton sporting some facial hair, and I'm not sure if that's part of his face look or what, but he definitely is sporting the facial hair. And for what it was worth, it's helping him out because he got another win over CM Punk, 2 pay-per-views in a row. I didn't think that would happen. I was really wanting to see CM Punk win, but for what it was worth, the match was great. I really loved it. They really used the outside of the ring really well. We got to see some really great spots, kendo sticks, chairs. We got to see a little bit of it all. I liked the finish. Off the top rope RKO. I thought that was really cool. I also liked how Randy Orton reversed the Russian leg sweep and put an RKO on Punk. I thought both these guys worked really well together, and it was just a great way to open the show. And Randy Orton does get the win via the RKO off the top rope. Very cool. Next, we had the tables match for the U.S. title. That's right, this match was added. Kofi Kingston going up against Sheamus. Man, another great match. 2 great matches in a row. I really liked how Kofi and Sheamus worked together. Great back and forth action. Kofi hits a boom drop off the top rope on the Sheamus through the table on the outside and got the win. It was a great finish. I really liked it. It was only 10 minutes long, but it was a great 10 minutes of wrestling. Really great, entertaining match. But Kofi Kingston is the new United States champion. Okay, the next match was the country whoopin match with Jack Swagger and Michael Cole going up against Jerry King Lawler and Jim Ross. Well, this match really didn't go the way I thought it would. I really thought that it was a no-brainer that Jerry King Lawler and Jim Ross would win this match. But yet again, Michael Cole finds a way to win. So Michael Cole is 2-0. And he's 2-0 on pay-per-views. So he just keeps rolling with the good fortune. I just don't get it. But I gotta say, for what it was worth, it was a good match. I wasn't too sure what a country whooping match was, but each participant had a leather strap that they could use, and we got to see some good stuff. Lawler and Jerry King Lawler and Jim Ross, I should say, worked really well in the match. I thought Jim Ross did a good job. He really put a hurting on Cole. Used the ankle lock. For what it was worth, it was a good match. I really enjoyed it. But like I said, Cole gets the win with the roll-up on JR, and that's that. So I'm not really sure what they're going to do with this, if they're going to continue the feud or what, but this has to be, right now to date, the longest-running feud going on in the WWE right now. But still, it was a good match. 7 minutes long. So now we got the Falls Count Anywhere match. Cody Rhodes going up against Rey Mysterio. Wow. This match was freaking awesome. I mean, the crowd was into it. Just the pure aggressiveness that I saw between both Rey and Cody in this match just made this match so much better. They really got into this match. Both of them were just swinging for the fences. A lot of great back and forth action. I loved how it went out into the crowd. They even were fighting out in the concession stand area. We got to see an awesome spear. Rey Mysterio spears Cody Rhodes through a bunch of trash cans. It was a real nice spot. Just a really fun, entertaining match. It got a decent amount of time at 12 minutes, and Rey Mysterio does get the win. But it was a great finish with the 619 that Rey Mysterio gave Cody Rhodes, because Cody Rhodes sold the hell out of it. It was just so awesome. It's the 619 is such hit and miss finisher, because it's the type of finisher where you know, if you're wrestling the big guy like the Big Show or Kane, it just doesn't seem right. But when Rey Mysterio is wrestling guys that are more his size, like Cody Rhodes, you know, it's sold so much better, you know, with a smaller guy. And Cody Rhodes did a great job with that. But Rey Mysterio does get the win, and I got to say, the crowd was chanting "Holy shit" during some parts of this match, and then they were chanting "This is awesome." You know, for all of that, you know, this match was just awesome. Just for the pure enjoyment that it brought to me. But let's get to the next match. We had the loser leaves WWE match. Now, Michelle McCool going up against Layla, a Divas match. We all know the reputation that these matches have, but for what it was worth, I gotta say that this was a great Divas match. It was only 6 minutes long, but these two women went in there ready to kick some ass because they did just that. I loved the action that was on the outside of the ring. I loved the action on the inside of the ring. I mean, they were just kicking the holy shit out of each other, no doubt. And Layla does get the win just like I predicted. I thought these women did a great job. You know, I love the end. Michelle McCool's distraught over her loss. She knows that she has lost her job in the WWE, and out comes the Karma. Karma makes the debut. I love her entrance. The theme music's awesome. Her whole little get-up wrestling attire is awesome. And she comes out and gives Michelle McCool the implant buster. I think that's what it was called in TNA. And I thought that was pretty cool. So Karma is definitely making her presence felt. They showed a shot of the Divas, you know, after Karma came in and busted up Michelle McCool. And they looked a little worried. So hopefully the Divas division is going to get a facelift, if you know what I mean. But I thought it was great for a Divas match. Okay, we're going to get to the bread and butter of the pay-per-view now. You know, the Rey Mysterio and Cody Rhodes match was awesome. You know, I thought it was match of the night. But there's two matches of the night, in my opinion. And the next match of the night was the World Heavyweight Championship ladder match. Wow. Christian and Alberto Del Rio. It was kind of slow at first. You know, they were trying to fill each other out, you can tell. But, man, this thing picked up. A lot of time for this match. 21 minutes. I loved it. Back and forth action. Using the ladders really well. They had a little ladder, they had medium-sized ladders, they had large ladders. They were really going to blows with one another. I loved it. Brodus Clay tries to interfere, and he gets busted open with the little ladder. I mean, Christian really throws it at his face, and I don't know if you didn't pay attention, you wouldn't have saw, but they did show a shot of the outside with Brodus Clay leaning on the floor with a big pool of blood on the floor. I saw it, but you know, it was a quick shot. But anyways, this match, you know, even with the interference, you almost thought that, man, Alberto Del Rio is going to get the win. You know, Brodus Clay comes in, interferes. You got Ricardo Rodriguez interfering, giving Alberto Del Rio the chair. You know, you almost thought that, wow, Christian is not going to win. It looks like he's going to win, but then the interference. But then, out of nowhere, Edge rolls up in his Jeep, I guess, honking the horn, distracting Alberto Del Rio. As he's climbing the ladder to grab the belt, Christian's able to pull himself together and push the ladder over, causing Alberto to spill over to the outside. And Christian, lo and behold, he wins the World Heavyweight Championship. For the first time ever, he is finally a world champion. Now, I mean, he's been world champion in TNA, but finally, WWE has given him the World Heavyweight Championship. This is awesome. It was a markout moment, just like I predicted. It was fantastic to see. You know, Christian even gets busted open. He's bleeding. It was just a really entertaining match, and I loved it. Like I said, a little shaky at first in the beginning, but it quickly picked up. And it was just awesome to see Christian win the belt, finally. And I thought it was great. So we had another impromptu match, Lumberjack Tag Team Championship match. This match was 4 minutes. You know, Kane, the Big Show retained the titles. Not a lot of time, so not a lot happened in this match. We got a little interference with the Lumberjacks, but, you know, Barrett basically costs the match for everybody. Ezekiel Jackson's in the match. He has the advantage. He's about ready to win the match, but Wade Barrett does a blind tag. He wants to get the pin, and Big Show has none of that. Gives him the choke slam and gets the win. Okay, now we have the main event. WWE Triple Threat Cage Match. John Morrison, John Cena, and The Miz. Wow. Yeah, okay. The match was good, no doubt about it. John Morrison made this match great because he really did all the spots just like I predicted. That's why he was in the match. He made it entertaining. I loved the superplex that The Miz took. That was a hard-ass superplex. I don't know if you guys noticed that. It looked like he really landed wrong, but he was able to continue in the match, so I guess it didn't really hurt him too bad. But the Starship Pain off the top of the cage that John Morrison did on Cena and The Miz, that was pretty sick. Like I said, R-Truth, yeah, he did play a part, but John Morrison, he was bouncing off the ropes. He was leaping over the cages. I mean, he was doing all kinds of great stuff. But R-Truth, kind of like I figured he would, he interfered, laying John Morrison out. And, well, John Cena gets the win, and he is now the WWE champion. John Cena, I didn't want to see him win, but regardless, I think The Miz was great as champion, and I like that he had a decent little title reign. I'm really liking that. I like that the WWE actually had, I guess, the confidence in The Miz to actually hold the title for that long, because I really didn't think it would be that long, but I'm glad it was. But Cena gets the win with the attitude adjustment off the top of the rope. That was off the top rope. It was pretty cool. I liked it. But yeah, the match was 20 minutes long. Good amount of time for the cage match. But John Morrison stole the show in this match. No doubt in my mind. John Cena's the new champion, and that's that. So let me know what you guys thought of the pay-per-view. I really enjoyed it from top to bottom. The only match that really didn't deliver, in my opinion, was the lumberjack tag match. But other than that, every other match was pretty damn solid. But let me know what you guys thought. This is Gold Dizzy. Peace.